Alright, this video is about the evolution of the Reiff F6, my favorite, bushcraft survival knife. This is the first one I got. Really small sharpening choil. This is the first one they made in micarta. They made, their first round was in G10. They made this one in micarta, and after that, they came through the Magna Cut one. That's this guy right here. They put on a bigger sharpening choil. I think it's slightly dropped more over here, maybe. It's hard. Everything's very small, incremental changes. The handle's slightly smaller, a little bit thinner. And then this is the new guy. This is the Gen 2. Just came in. It got the biggest handle out of all three. Not in length, but it's a little bit thicker than the other ones. And has the bigger sharpening choil. It has a higher grind too, a higher saber. If you look at it next to these ones, it's kind of hard to tell. Everything's very incremental. And it has, I think it has like a little bit less belly. It's a little bit flatter right here. This is a little bit more rounded. Seems a little bit in hand. It feels a little bit longer than the other ones for whatever reason. I really like it. You can feel it's thinner behind the edge. It's definitely thinner behind the edge than the other two. Some of the big differences are the sheaths. I honestly got mixed feelings about the new sheaths. They're really cool. You can raise this clip a little bit, give it a higher carry. It's a pancake design as opposed to the taco design on this one. But I like this one. This one wasn't bad. This one is really smooth in and out. Doesn't really rattle. Maybe a little bit. These guys are okay, but they're not that smooth in and out. Kind of wants to hold it. I don't know if that's because of the stone wash. And then, has a little bit of rattle. That doesn't really bother me. I'm not running anywhere with these, but I'd probably say the smoothness in and out kind of bugs me a little bit more. It's a little bit tight. I don't know if they didn't take into account the stone wash or what, but it's not awful. It's okay. It's good. It's they got really thick kydex, really like high quality stuff. It's lower. Maybe that's why it shakes. It's a little bit lower, but it's easier to grab and push. As opposed to this, you get a little bit less handle to push, but it's so smooth. Once it pops, it goes and wants to come out. And then something about the new stonewash that they do is it's a little bit cloudy. I don't know, but I mean functionally it's fine. It's not that shiny. I mean, which is good. You don't want it too shiny. Yeah, I remember when they went to Magna Cut, they said that now we made sure that we have a sharpened spine, but the spine was sharpened on this one too. It was 90 degrees, but you just had to remove the stone wash finish. And yeah, it's my favorite, by far my most used knife, my favorite knife. I'm not a real bushcrafter. I just buy bundles of wood, and you buy a bundle of wood and you're showing everybody what you use these knives for. This is always the one I go to. I grab this ferro rod, start a little fire for them real quick. I'll show them what these are all about. I like the leather, honestly. They have This crazy horse leather from Badger Claw Leather Works. These are really nice. They have one like this with a dangler and a fire steel on their website, but it's for the left hand. I wish it was right-handed. I'd get it. No fire steel loop on the new ones. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of went a little bit more tactical. But this is a very like bushcraft survival knife. So I don't know. I like getting a fire steel loop with my Kydex sheath, but you know, it's a little bit something for them to work on. Oh yeah, and then the texture in the micarta, really high end micarta, and then they got the texturing. So this is the biggest handle and the best texturing. This is the most nimble. This is the OG right here. They all feel good. It's hard to tell the difference, you know. So if we use this sheath that came with the very first one, and you put the Magna Cut one in it, Gen 1 Magna Cut, it fits in there, but it got a lot of rattle because it's the smallest handle out of all three. This, you get nothing. A little bit in there, a little bit of shaky in there. And then if you try to put the Gen 2 in there, it won't even go in. So kind of gives you an idea of the difference between the handles is not that much, but there is a little bit there. So I'm super excited about this one. It's thinner behind the edge. It's going to be more slicey. I really like the convex edge for like actually doing feather sticks, and then you know 3/16 is super tough. Great knife. I ended up getting a matching F4 Gen 2, so see that video coming soon of the 1-2 punch. And yeah, these are the three. I guess 1, 1.5, and 2 Gen 2. Yeah, I don't know. Seen Super Sandbear got his. He seems like he really likes it. I was super excited because everybody overhypes their favorite bushcraft knife, but I was super excited to see him get one because I knew, I know what they do. So he definitely likes it. And yeah, that's the F6. The F6 and F4 1-2 punch video coming soon. Thanks, guys.